Hi, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of KitMaker Network, and welcome to another video on our channel. I know you haven't seen me a lot lately. Well, that's pretty much true for the last couple of years, maybe, or 4 years. We used to put out a lot more videos. What can I say? But you know, I'm basically getting to the point where I'm focusing more on the programming and the content of our sites rather than the video production, because I got heavily into the video back like in 2012 2015 time period, but we're not really a video channel and so there isn't really it doesn't make a lot of sense for me to spend a whole lot of time focusing on videos while videos have become very popular on YouTube and many channels on here because they put out daily content or weekly content or whatever. Obviously getting a lot larger than mine, and congrats to them, and I wish them the continued success. But yeah, this channel obviously is not quite that anymore. So you're going to be seeing more niche videos from us. The occasional video from me. We do host videos from other people on the site, and we continue to, or I would continue to ask that people send those videos in to us if they want to be on this channel and so forth. Like on the actual channel. We've had a few people do that. It's a little bit problematic, obviously, sending large files. You have to use Dropbox or some other system. But I do have a system, if you're established with us, where you can actually upload it directly too. So, anyways, going on. This video though is going to be basically a kind of a product, not a paid product endorsement, but basically a product review, I guess you'd call it. You know me. I'm not going to cut my or what's the right phrase here? I'm not going to pull my punches. But a company has sent me a lamp, a LED, very high-end lamp for review and to basically show on the channel, and I'll be using it occasionally when I can. But this is basically just going to be the unboxing video for that. I did buy a lamp not that long ago, about 3 or 4 months ago. And it's been working out pretty well. It's what's the name of it? A 5 with a PHIVE, and it's a pretty nice lamp. It's adjustable. It can do a few things. But I'm going to be comparing this lamp, which I believe I bought on Amazon for, I don't know, about $80 or so, to this lamp I'm getting from BenQ, which I'll show it here in a minute, but. Basically, it's a much higher end lamp in terms of hopefully the quality of it and so forth. But that's what we'll take a look at, and I'll be again doing my normal critique. So they provided a sample for usage on my channel, or they didn't specifically say for review, but that's what I'm going to do with it, because that's what I do with products that I get in the mail. So. Hope you enjoy. We'll make it quick and painless, I hope, and get you on your way, and hopefully with a little bit of information if you're looking for an LED lamp. This may not be for everybody. Again, kind of like the die-cast Jeep videos that I am going to continue on with as soon as I get through some of the IT technical stuff I'm doing right now. But those videos, obviously, a lot of people are pointing out the cost of the Jeep and so forth. And it's like, folks, not every product is for everybody. Some of us will spend $400 on a plastic kit. Some of us draw the line at $40. So there's always a range of people out there, and if you don't fall within the range for this particular product, don't take it as an affront that there's a company out there that's trying to sell a high-end LED lamp, because there are ones that probably cost, like a chair, like this office chair. There's companies out there. I bought this one for a couple $100. There's companies out there trying to get $1,200 for these types of chairs. There's companies out there trying to get $4,000 for this type of chair. So it's all a matter of personal taste and what you want to get. It's like a watch. You can buy a $500 iPhone or iWatch, or you can buy a $5,000 or a $50,000 Rolex watch. So, anyways. Just keep that in mind when you're watching these things, and like I said, I'll try to be as upfront and straight with you guys about all this information as I can. I'm not trying to hide anything. I didn't about the Jeep, but people acted like I was saying that I didn't cover this in the early videos of the Jeep, like basically that it was going to be an expensive proposition to collect that die-cast 1/8 scale Jeep. It's actually three things. It's not really just the Jeep. It's the Jeep, the trailer, and the anti-tank gun that you can obviously interconnect with either one. But anyways, that's getting on a totally different subject. So, but we'll get on with the video for this one. All right, well, this is by a company called BenQ. Obviously, you can see their logo up here. There's quite a few products on Amazon that they have, as well as I'm sure you can find it elsewhere. But it's the eReading lamp. Now, I'm not sure which one I got, but I think they have different models with the different colorations of the glass. It looks like potentially glass, so I'm assuming it's some kind of glass thing. The design looks really cool. I mean, it's got like the wiring kind of built in. It has these either the kind of stand. I believe it comes in different models though, so you can check it out online if you're interested. Let's go ahead and take a look though inside the box and see what we get. They shipped it actually in the product box, so I hope it's going to come out okay. And I believe it did come from overseas. I guess it came out of California, so it probably came from one of their retailers there. Okay, so they got a pull thing at the top here. We'll pull it out of the box. Pull off the thing. That's the pull thing. I think I've got it maybe upside down, so let's flip it over. Yep. Some tape on the sides here. Alright. So we've got a heavy metal stand. That was probably the majority of the weight in this box. I'm going to guess this is like 20, 25, 30 pounds, something like that. I mean, it's heavier than a baby. So definitely, probably something like 20 at least. Quick start guide with a little Allen wrench tool. I assume the power for it. Small AC power adapter, which just has a short plug. You know, I guess that just plugs into another part here. And I must plug into the main power wire. Okay, so it looks like I got the gray one. And it's not glass, it's kind of a plastic top material. I got my hopes up there. Make sure I don't damage the lamp. Oh, it needs to come off this way. Fine. Okay, so it has a plastic material over the LEDs, which obviously are curved, to protect it. It has a ball mount, if you can see there, for pretty easy maneuverability, as well as obviously the hinge mounts here, which is pressurized, or it's gonna it doesn't quite snap back, so basically it's not like the spring-loaded ones where you always get them to go poing. This one's basically just allowing you to set it however you'd like. And I'm so good about reading those quick start guides that I'm going to assume that this piece just goes right down into here, although they do have a pull-off, and it does have a graphic saying, basically being like, basically showing that you do need to secure it with the Allen wrench plug. So then I'm going to see how easily these peel off. And of course, in today's day and age, never as easily as you'd like them to. I'm going to set the lamp down. We'll edit this fumbly part all out, right? Of course. Okay, that actually is part of the material. They have like a little round area there that I think's been kind of it's basically a circular pattern, so it basically can allow it to go around without scratching the original finish up. So I think it was probably a nifty idea there that they did. Okay, so we attach, and I'm not sure. I don't think I need to. Yeah, we attach, and then we use the Allen wrench tool. To tighten it up. And basically now it's on there. It still turns. Not turning. Seems to be on a, yeah.
I guess for weight distribution, so that you don't accidentally flip the lamp over. It basically has an arc. The arc goes maybe in a 45 degree. So I'm going to get my other lamp kind of more out of here. I believe both of these are about the same lumens, at least quoted in the specs. So and this long gray cord obviously has a little plug for the power plug, which just plugs in. Plugging in some power. And light came on initially. And then there's a setting here for brightness, I'm assuming. This is where I might have to read. Is it a... No, it's not a touch start. I thought maybe I started it by touching it. Okay, so push to bring the light on. And basically a variable control for light. And it's bright. I'm not sure it's getting up to the brightness level that my other one is. I'm not sure why it's fading in and out too. Maybe I'm hitting the thing when I'm moving it. Yeah. I'll give it points definitely for quality. It's very well made. I don't see you having a lot of issues with it in terms of, failure parts, in terms of the mechanics, the mechanical movement of it. Assuming that the light's not going to, you can definitely lower it down to about that level for more of a casual room look. It's odd that it seems to dim like that. Maybe I should read the guide and see what it says about control. Maybe I'm doing something that it's actually designed to do. English, Deutsch and French, Francais. Model with pedestal base. They are showing another kind of a bracket mount like the one I have for my other one, so that basically just goes on the thing. I'm not sure that, I don't think it comes with it. Yeah. And this is the table clamp. Wait, no, that's the table clamp. The pedestal base is the one I got, right? So the table clamp is the other one. Okay, so for screen reading, place the lamp on the desk, adjust the lamp arm to put the lamp out in front of the screen. Of course, it has two things here. For book reading, place the lamp on a desk, align the center of the lamp with the center of your eyes, and ensure that both ends of the lamp head are at the same height. So I assume they mean kind of like... See how it dimmed when I touched it? Oh, wait. Oh, there's definitely things it's doing. So I guess there's a touch control for this. All right, let's read the directions for running it. Okay. Okay, auto dimming mode. Maybe that's what I'm doing. Okay, turn on off light. Turn on off the light. Tap the metal ring. Okay, so that turns it on. That turns it. I'm not sure why it lights up initially, but then it turns the light up here. Okay, that turns it off. That turns it on. Rotate the knob to adjust the brightness. Obviously, I did that. Auto dimming mode. Book reading mode. Touch the metal ring for 2 seconds. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So now it's in book reading mode. Screen reading mode. Touch the ring for 2 seconds. Oh, now we want a green light. Okay, that's a green light. Oh, I see. So it's basically just different presets for different levels, and it might be changing I think it's changing the like in screen reading mode, the LEDs, you won't be able to see it probably, but the LEDs in the middle are off. So in regular reading mode, all the LEDs are on. So the LEDs do seem to be individual LEDs. It's not like a bar or anything. They're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This must be like 15 or something like that across. So, all right. And make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah. So when we talk about the screen reading, they're obviously talking about like if you're reading with probably with either a Kindle or a computer screen or something like that, where you basically want a little less intensity. So, like I said, going back to earlier, again, the quality seems really good. This touch control seems to maybe work more than just the ring. So I'm not sure they're using like a grounding system. I mean, now it seems to only working by the ring. It definitely seems to work. It's not like it's intermittent. Now that I understand what it's doing, it's definitely, and I'm holding it longer, and I touch it once, it goes off. I touch it again, it comes on. But they're going to preset settings. So if you want to use it normally, you just be touching it on, touching it off, and that would bring up your, say, maximum brightness if you're using it for scale modeling or something. By comparison to the other lamp, this is less bright. I mean, I will be upfront and honest with that. I think it's almost, it's just, it's kind of self-evident. The other one has a larger, longer bar, so it probably has more LEDs in it, and I think it just gets, more brightness. So it depends on what you're looking for. This, if you bring it down, obviously, to a low level, could really intensely light up a smaller area. The other one would be a lot more difficult to do that. You're basically dealing with light at a higher level. This gives you the ability to maybe circle around something and see, kind of from light from different directions. So that, again, I'll probably end up using it because it'll just give me some more flexibility for lighting and stuff. But yeah, it looks like a nice lamp. So cost, I think the price that I looked up on Amazon was in the $200 range or mid $200 range. So it's definitely not an inexpensive lamp. It's going to be something for somebody who really wants something BenQ quality and not some company that I've never heard of. I had actually heard of BenQ before. I've been online and ran into some of their items or products before. So I'm assuming they've been around for a while. Well, thanks for watching. I do have a video probably coming up from Ammo of Mig. They sent us some books, and we'll be taking a look at these. Probably maybe do a quick kind of turning the page. I think it feels like one book, so we'll do that. And otherwise, I just haven't gotten a lot of samples in, so there's not really a whole lot for me to do mail call wise. And at this point, to be honest, with all the stuff I'm doing for the sites and the still working on the archiving and so forth, I'm really fine with that. At some point, I'll probably want to try to get back to getting a few more samples sent to us so that we'll have products to send to some of our American reviewers, because right now a lot of our stuff's going overseas. Well, it's overseas items staying overseas in Europe. And we're just not really getting a whole lot from, we aren't getting anything from MRC anymore. I'm not sure what happened over there, because we had actually been sending out their products for review and had put up quite a few reviews of their products. So, but unfortunately with our new system, we're not notifying them automatically of review items posted. So that was part of our old software that I wrote, that was emailing contacts and saying, hey, we put up your review, But our new system does not do that. So until I can come up with a way to code that into this new platform, it's not going to happen. But it probably could definitely happen in the future. It's again, a piece of
modular code that I'll have to write and put in there. So, well, thanks for watching. If you gave this video a like, I'd appreciate it. Obviously, it helps with the whole algorithms on YouTube. And hope you're doing well in the age of COVID, and it's almost over, I hope. We'll see you next time on KitMaker.